In life, no one really understands you, but that's okay because no one really understands me. And that's how I feel 99% of the time. I feel like a lot of us are alone in this. The crazy thing is that we're actually all alone in this together. We're supposed to feel as humans that we have people around us in terms of going back all the way to the ancient caveman days where survival of the fittest happened in tribes. As humans, we're supposed to have social interactions. That's how we survive. But lately, I've been feeling the opposite. I've been feeling the most alive when I'm alone. It all stems back, I feel like, after I finished sixth form, going on to uni. I left my friends. I took the decision to go to a uni where I didn't have no one. And it was a blessing and a curse because it shows you who's really there for you when it matters. And eventually, I met new friends, which is good. Some friends that are still here today. But ultimately and truly, you realize that everyone's leading their own lives. Everyone is alone by themselves already. We come in this world alone, we die alone. You've got to learn to love yourself before you can love other people. And why is that so important in today's day and age? As the sun goes up, eventually it's going to go down. And when it goes down, the first person and last person you're going to see is yourself. And you got to be comfortable in your own skin. You got to learn to love your own skin. You got to learn to accept solitude. Be comfortable with solitude. It's taken me a while to get my head around that because I'll be so real. I was struggling for the past year or so. Just recently, this year, starting the content stuff has helped me accept where I am and who I am and who's with me. I'm 24, I hardly have any friends locally. Most of my friends are in London. And there's only two that are in the Midlands and stuff. But my mum has her own life to live. And my siblings have their own life to live. So who is actually there left for me? It's myself. And as you grow older, you start to realize a lot of people that you once loved, cared about, would do anything for, are going to disperse. And sometimes that's for the better. Sometimes that's for the greater good. And it's okay to accept that. It's okay for change. Sometimes we need change. As humans, we need to accept change. We need to accept situations that are uncomfortable. In the long run, we benefit from it. And as you get older, you start to get wiser. You start to realize the messages that your mom said about watch these friends, what you associate with, what you allow to give your energy to is very important. In order for you to elevate, you have to let people go. And as hard as it may be, it's something that you will thank yourself. There was a time when I hit depression because I felt I had no one. Was it by choice? No. But eventually came to a point that it was by choice because of the standards I had for myself. I saw myself at a higher level, and sometimes you've got to leave your environment in order to create the best environment for yourself. This meant day and night, I was by myself. You see me training, I train by myself. Back in the day, I used to train with a lot of people, but I used to think maybe I'm the problem. why is it that I've been cursed with these kind of high expectations from people? But realistically, what's meant for you will find you. So if you're setting your bar high, as you should, you will eventually align with people in the world that's meant for you. Vibrations are real, so you've always got to keep your vibrations high at all costs. Don't let anyone bring your vibrations down. And if that means letting people go to be alone until the time's right, you should do it. Whether that be family, friends, relationships, anything in life, employees, do what you need to do. It's true what they said and what Asake said in the song. Once you start getting to the top, it gets lonely. And when it gets lonely, that's when you need to wake up to reality and realize that where you're going is gonna need people left behind. Truth be told, I'm alone right now, but I don't feel lonely. I feel at peace. I feel content in my own skin because I know my capabilities. I don't want any bad vibrations or energies to bring me down. Sometimes we just gotta meditate, think, sit back, relax, thank God, thank the world that you're in a position and place where you have control. You don't have people in your ear anymore telling you or judging you about your moves or what you're working towards. And that was the hardest thing starting this journey, and still is the hardest thing. But I've came to accept when I put content out there, there's people that I don't know that are showing love to friends that have been there for years and not even supported a single post, which is crazy. They're not friends now, but you know, the love never dies. I'll always have mutual respect. Hatred is something I try not to keep in my heart, and you should do the same. But you gotta realize some people are not meant for your energy, and that's alright. You gotta work towards your goals, work hard. Even if it's by yourself, you're more than capable of doing it. You're more than capable of achieving whatever your mindset tells you. It's all in here and in here. Once everything is pure in you, everything will align. And don't let your standards allow you to feel like you have to accept other people's standards, other people's company. Sometimes it's alright to change your environment for the better. And sometimes, most of the time, you're gonna have to do it alone. It's a hard road. It's never gonna be easy. This road will have you fighting mental battles constantly, asking yourself, have I made the right choice? Have I made the right decision? Am I doing the right thing? You might be asking yourself, what is my purpose? What is my reasoning? But as long as you keep your standards high and don't allow comfort in lust, comfort in quick dopamine hits, you'll be alright. As I said, I'm still lost, I'm still alone, but I'm not lonely. Like today's session made me feel a type of dopamine hit I haven't felt in a long time that drugs or people could not give me. It was as simple as going live on Twitch and I got raided. I got raided for the first time. If you see my title, it was literally as simple as train even when no one's watching. And I got raided with 50 people. That's what I mean about what's meant for you, and if you keep your vibrations high, over time what will happen is you'll eventually hit the road where you're supposed to. You eventually hit your destination. And it's crazy to me just sitting right here now alone, Because you gotta think, sometimes champions are made in the off season, not sometimes, all the time. Like, no sane person would be here with me right now, like, and be recording and doing all the stuff. It's hard to find like-minded people. And I remember there was a time when I was doing all this creative stuff. I was trying to be the best version of myself possible, but I didn't have the best version of people that I wanted possible around me. And it might take time, but when the time's right, eventually you will find your tribe, you'll find your flock. But for now, it's alright to be alone. I feel like that's today's talk. That's today's message. Sun's going up. I'm about to go home, edit. Till next time, make sure to hit that subscription button, follow up. We're going live on Twitch, we're posting on TikTok, we're posting on Instagram. And we're not slowing down this year. Remember, it's alright to be alone. As long as you're not lonely, it's alright to be alone. So you can be alone, but as long as you're not lonely, it's fine. But yeah, always, I'm reading the descriptions as well. I've been very grateful for the feedback on the last vid. So yeah, drop a comment if you enjoy this. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Till the next one.